Hi guys, it's fantastic to see you. How are you?
All
Hi,
good.
Helen. We're good. We're good.
Oh, it's so nice to catch up with you again. Before I forget to mention it, Cheryl, I always say this. I'm the one that did the record breakers with you back in the 90s.
Being completely round up by DJ and presenter Tony Doughty. Over to you, Tony.
Thanks, Cheryl. You join us here at Poolside. I tell you what, I've heard loads of records being sung, but I've never seen a record being made. All we need now is Helen. And here she comes with Chris Akabusi!
Did you break the record?
I did, and you were amazing. And I can remember like being in awe of you as a TV presenter, thinking you were fabulous. So yes, I did, and I still hold 3 Guinness World Records. So
Oh, fantastic.
Wow.
Well
That's
yeah,
done.
amazing.
but you hold some as well, don't you?
We broke the quickest recording of a song to actually getting it on vinyl, didn't we, back in the 80s? But I think that's been broken since then. I broke
Did
a
you get a
few.
tap dancing one or something?
I did. I didn't do the tap dancing. I did river dance.
That was
I
it.
did the longest rope slide and the biggest jazz band with Roy. Yeah.
But your record's still standing as well.
No, no, none of them.
So
Have to do
anyway,
it again.
back to the present day. I am so excited because you guys are coming to the O2, aren't you, on the 28th of June?
Yes, we are. Can't wait for it.
Tell us a
We
little bit
are.
about this then, because this is Party Like It's 1981, is it not?
Yeah, Jay came up with the title, which I think is excellent. Because obviously we won in 1981,
Yes.
but we did the Indigo for the first time last year, and it was just fantastic. Were you there? Did you come?
No, I didn't come to that one, I'm afraid. Sorry. I'm coming to this one though.
I should think
Okay.
so. It was amazing. It was a great night, and Kat, who booked us to come along, said we have to have you back, and so we're coming back. Yay!
I can't wait. Now, for anybody that doesn't know, I was a fan back in the 80s, obviously, but then I went on this cruise, the throwback cruise in 2019, I think it was, just before COVID, wasn't it? I was part of the press pack. You guys absolutely blew me away, and I just massively fell in love with you all over again. You had the whole ship chanting, "We want more, we want more." It was incredible.
It was an amazing show. It really was. It's I and Cheryl does a lot of cruise work. But it's the first time we had done that as a band, so we would love to do it again. It just went down the storm.
It was completely amazing, wasn't it? So what's this going to be like? Tell us a little bit about what we can expect at the O2.
I think the O2 is going to be nostalgia. There's most of the audience will know us from when they were children back in the 80s, maybe. So it's going to be all the big hits. It's going to be all the number ones and some of the album tracks that became iconic. But also we'll have a little smidge of other 80s stuff, and we'll have more current stuff because we've done 4 albums now with the great Mike Stock from Stock Aitken and Waterman. So we'll put a few of those songs in. But in particular, the reason that people are coming is, as I said earlier, because it was the 80s and because of the nostalgia. And we'll take them back to that time. And I think, we'll, if it's as good as it was last year, which I'm sure it will be, or even better, then it's going to be a great night.
You say about the hits, you had 20, didn't you, in the 80s? 20 big hits in the 80s, 3 number 1s. Which record gets the biggest reaction now from the crowd?
Oh well, can you definitely making your mind up? But when we do sort of these 80s festivals, people know the words to Land of Make Believe really well, and we just put the mic out and they sing the whole chorus. So those two songs are a massive ending for us, and they always just people just go, we want more, like quite a bit. So we're
Yeah.
very lucky we have them in our pile.
Fantastic. Now we are missing Mike a little bit. I do love it when we chat to Mike because it seems to kind of, I don't know, he's a bit bonkers, but I love chatting to him. Where is he?
Too normal.
I have absolutely no idea where he is. I mean, I'm sure actually, if he'd have been asked to do this, I'm sure he would have done it. But he is always at the gym at the moment, so
Oh,
he's
is
getting
he?
himself fit. So yeah, yeah, yeah.
Speaking of looking fit and looking amazing, you both look absolutely amazing. But Cheryl, you've just turned 70. How on earth is that possible? How is that possible? She's 70, everybody. How do you look that amazing at 70?
I have no idea. I think it helped having children when I was older. It helps still be performing. going on stage and dancing, and I walk a lot, I exercise a lot. So I don't know. I mean, I think I sometimes I say to people, my answer is eat too much, drink too much, don't get enough sleep. It works for me.
You look fantastic. And Jay, you were not so well not so long ago, weren't you? How are you now?
Yeah, I'm fine. I am fine. My tongue is tight on this side, you know. So when I do a lot of talking, like, I'll never be a rapper, put it this way. But fortunately, when I sing, you kind of project the sound in a different way. So singing's sometimes easier than talking, if I'm tired. But no, good. You know, thank goodness, good old NHS. And a regular dental check literally saved my life by flagging it up. And it was grim at the time, but I'm here fine. And I'm just so delighted I can do the job I love.
Has it changed your outlook on what you do now? And when you perform, does it change whether you're less nervous on stage or whatever now?
I think I've had 2 doses of that. In fact, I've had 3. We had the coach crash in the 80s. That changed my perspective on what matters.
Yeah.
Then, of course, I had my cancer, and then just coming up 2 years ago, my daughter had meningitis and was in a coma, and so yeah, don't sweat the small stuff. Your family and your health. Just, I think there's so much now online, social media, that you can go down so many rabbit holes. You just need to stay focused on the important stuff. And I guess I do less, but it's like quality over quantity.
Yeah. Now, Jay, you've also got loads of solo stuff coming out, because I didn't know you recorded all of this or wrote all of this back in the 80s after you left Fizz after the coach crash. Tell us a little bit about it. How come it's never come to light before now?
I've been meaning to do it for a while, and actually one of the reasons I've put it out there is, I mean, I pressed up a few promo copies for some, you know, close fans and stuff. They'd heard it a few years ago, but I'd never put it out on a wider platform. I just wanted people to know that I am a writer, because sometimes they sort of say, oh, you're puppets and you never wrote. That was all I ever wanted to be, was a writer, a performer. And yeah, I did want to do solo stuff, but not to take away my love for the band, because I've always loved that. Wanted to do both. So yeah, no, my daughter, you know, just so she can go, oh, this is my mum on Spotify or whatever, you know. And I just thought it was time, really. I've been meaning to do it, but I've kind of been busy. And so, yeah, I've got my other album coming out, Lamb and Lizard, in a few weeks, which has got 40 songs on. So I will have put out about 60 songs. And I started writing literally as I left the band in 85. And my last album finished sort of around 2017, just before I got the diagnosis.
Wow. Cheryl, what do you think of all this music from Jay? Have you listened to it all?
No, none of it. Sorry.
Not interested.
But then don't feel bad, because I don't listen to Bucks Fizz either. So
Jay, how can we access this? How can we buy it? How do we download it? What do we do?
It's kind of on all platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer. It was a lot of work and a lot of effort and time that hadn't seen the light of day, and it was kind of silly. So I mean, we didn't have these platforms a few years ago anyway. So I'm probably about 6 years too late, but anyway, we've got, it's up there now.
Fantastic. Can't wait to listen to all of that. Now, I've got a few little fun questions for you. Now, you can't give Mike as every answer to this. You'll see why in a moment, but I can just see you go, Mike. Okay. Who is the most organised out of you guys?
Well, not me, I don't think. I'd say you, Jay.
I can be. I do get waylaid with things, life stuff, having, you know, home, family, dog, daughter things. That actually,
the one who's got OCD, probably, that is Mike.
Yeah, but he's not, I wouldn't call him organised. I say his living space is immaculately positioned, but he doesn't manage the band, put it that way.
No.
Who takes the longest to get ready on a performing night?
No, I think we're about the same. We're pretty quick.
Yeah, we are pretty quick.
If we've got plenty of time, I'll take my time. But if we've got to get ready in 10 minutes, I'll change in a broom cupboard.
Yeah. I remember, do you remember that time when we were heading to do one of the Let's Rocks, and we had to be on stage in 15 minutes, and we arrived because of traffic. We ran into the dressing area, and we had full makeup and full outfits in 10 minutes. So it can be done. Yeah.
It can be done. Fantastic. Fantastic. Who carries the most kind of paraphernalia and stuff around with them when they're traveling?
Jay.
Only because I've normally got Mike Nolan's costumes in my bloody case. Yeah, I'm not that bad.
No, it's not bad. You do carry your actually back in the day it used to be magazines. You used to have Vogue and Marie Claire and all those, didn't you? But now it's usually outfits that she's organised for us. We'll turn up, we'll get to a meeting point where we're going to a gig, and she'll have bags and bags of stuff, and it's all for us for the next look or the next, for the next show or something. So
that reminds me, I need to come up with another one, don't I?
Who makes all the decisions then? I think I can guess this one.
I think it's pretty mutual. I mean, I think Cheryl at the end of the day pulls the tune, but we all have our own opinions about things, and it has to be a concerted effort. So I'll let Cheryl answer that, but that's how I see it.
It is that. It's, if, for instance, I might get the email or the phone call saying, would you do this, or can you be there, or whatever? And then I ask Mike and Jay. So I never take a decision on behalf of them. It's always, if they agree to it, then I'll respond. So I guess I'm the mouthpiece, if you like, but the decisions that we make are mutual.
Fantastic. Who is the funniest?
Nolan. For all the wrong reasons.
Yeah, no, funny, haha. Funny, funny, oh my God, he said that.
Great. Oh, I love chatting to you guys. Now, before we give away some tickets, so I've got a pair of tickets to give away as well, just sell it to us. Why should we come and see you at the O2 on the 28th of June this year?
Because it's going to be a fabulous show. There'll be lots of colour. There'll be changes of costume. We'll have the full band, backing singers. It'll be, all the hits and more. And you'll go away. I'll tell you what, if you've got things on your mind, if you're not feeling up to it at the moment, and you're going to go in there with, and come out at the other end feeling fabulous. It's going to be that kind of night. We put smiles on people's faces. That's what we do.